Hello and welcome. My name is Hopko and we are back for some Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And today we get to finally start G rank. I don't know how things will go, but the most that I've at least prepped is I'm still using the Celtis armor. I've upgraded it to the points that I could have. And I have the Steve Gunlance. Hopefully the white sharpness is going to help a lot. But anyway, yeah, let's just dive into it. There's going to be some new monsters for me overall, because I've not faced some of the subspecies that were introduced in 4 Ultimate. And yeah, so that's going to be pretty sick. And I'm aware that most of them are actually key quests, so that's going to make things a lot easier for me going forward. So I know that the first one is the Desert Celtis. So I was thinking, it's like, should I bring the Mega Dash Juice for each hunt? It's like, I can, but it's a factor of like, should I use it as soon as possible or no? So this will be a good way for me to kind of figure out what's going on. Alright, it's this bombardier. There we go. Yeah. I don't know how things are gonna go. It's just, yeah. It's G rank now. It's the tough times. The tough times. How tough? I don't know. Early on probably shouldn't be that much of a hassle. Let's make sure I have 2. There might be a point where I definitely have to do some dash extract farming. The one thing I am curious about is, will there be cutscenes for these subspecies? Just make sure I have the things ready. Okay. There are no cutscenes for it, but there is the Desert Celtis. Okay. I thought it was going to be a bit more on the sand-colored side, but, you know, I guess it's like a golden scarab. Alright. I don't know how it's gonna be different attack-wise, but so far it seems to be quite the same, and damage is okay. Alright. Yo, Blue Rhino. Just in time for the start of G rank. Actually, when I think about it, Celtis is probably just gonna be, regardless, the easiest monster to really slap in G rank early on. The real heavy hitters are definitely going to come later on. Whoa, something big's here. What is that? Oh, hello, Rajang. Okay. That is something I was not looking forward to seeing. Okay, cool. Thanks, Rajang. Welcome to G rank, I guess. It's one shot. That is not cool. Okay. Rajang. Freaking. Of course it had to be Rajang, dude. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's got everything topped up and buffed up. Nice. Well, I do have some dung pods just in case. Gotta love invader monsters. The true early bane of things is like that, right? Seriously? Oh. Oh no. Even more reason for me to have more dung bombs, actually. I should talk to the Wycoon. Oh, okay, he over there. Okay, so there was a bit of internet hiccup. I don't know if it got caught, but essentially I got to the same area. Rajang instantly became Apex and killed me. So I caught it again. So that happened. I really wish that actually, like, my internet didn't hiccup in that moment. But anyway, that happened. Funny how you say that it's rare, and it literally just happened on my first G rank hunt ever. It's like, seriously.
It's so tasty.
Like, yeah, I don't think, yeah, right now the challenge for me is just to make sure I avoid the Rajang at this point. Like, the Desert Saltus doesn't seem to be that much of an issue. When it did its basic attacks, it was fine. But yeah, like, this is Rajang we're talking about, so obviously it's going to be, like, a problem. But yeah, I'll do a little detour so you can see that the Rajang has gone Apex. Just need to make my way there. Well, I think it's a 20% and 10% chance. That's still a low chance. But yeah, let's see just briefly and see if I can walk out there. Yo, Venom, I'm supposed to be hunting a Desert Celtus in G rank, but then a Rajang showed up and then it killed me. And then I came round and it basically turned into an Apex Rajang and then killed me again. So if I get one more faint, I fail the quest. So I'm just trying to find the Celtus. Okay, the Celtus is not here. Where would it be then? Like, I don't think I did enough damage to the Celtus to get it to be, like, sleeping. Okay, no, it's in a different area still. I should have made used the paintball on it. Comical welcome to G-Rank. Exactly, Apex Red. Yep. I mean, just regular ones like touched me and then I died. So I stand no chance right now, especially with high rank gear. That's like, well, not fully upgraded, but mostly upgraded. There has to be a Zeppelin somewhere at least. Welcome to G rank. Get absolutely destroyed by Rajang and then again by it in Apex form and get lost trying to find your actual target. Like, it's thrown me off. I don't know if Desert Saltus actually has like different areas that it goes to in comparison to the rug. Oh, Okay. Okay, cool. For a second there, the sound effect made me think of Rajang appearing out of nowhere. Of all the monsters to invade me, Apex Rajang, or regular Rajang that turned into an Apex Rajang at least. And while I was mounting this guy here, the worst part is that the moment where it turned into an Apex Rajang, that's when my internet decided to cut itself when I was streaming, so I was like, God damn it. Oh, okay, so that's the main difference. Instead of defense down, it has paralysis. I mean, I assume that's paralysis. Yeah, I definitely created in a bloody lab. It's like, this is where the true hunters test their mettle. Those who can pass deserve to go forward. Okay, there we go. Usually first G rank quests anyone does, you can just get wrecked by Roding. Ah, the glory of the Seregios weapons is just a free sharpen. You gotta be kidding me. There it is. Ah, God. No. Eat shit. Eat shit. Look how menacing this thing is, dude. Okay, I just need to be ready to leave. No. No. Oh, God, dude. No, thank you. I don't want to fail just yet. Not just yet. I did use a dung bomb on it. I don't know if that's really gonna help. But what will help me right now, hey, bugger off, is the Y stone. Oh, it's level 2 now? Dude. Alright, so let me just do this so I have a bit more resistance. Oh no, it was just about to do the giant rock thing. Oh no. Okay, so generally I should just use dung bombs on the actual target I want to slap. All right. All right. I need to be cheeky. I need to run in. Oh my God. And Desert Saltus is gone. Okay, so it can bury, like dig its way out of locations. Okay, okay, we're fine. Oh my God, the pacing of fighting with that thing. Stay still long enough. Thank you. Yeah, the Rajang could actually kill Saltus for me. Come on. So instead of defense down, this thing generally has the paralysis shooting. I don't, like, outside of that, I don't really notice any new moves. Come on. Bouncier and looks cooler. Yeah, it does. Some bugs just look pretty cool in their own way. Okay. As soon as I heard that sound effect, I was like, nah, I'm out of here. Freaking Rajag is back. Jesus. Okay, run and throw dung bomb, run out. Run and throw dung bomb, run out. Oh god, no. Okay, that's bad. Who is he targeting? Who was he targeting? Okay. Okay, no, he was probably targeting my cat and I panicked, so I thought he was targeting me. That was dumb. Anyway. Welcome to G-Rank. I mean, I already got like one shot by it twice, but well, now 3 times, so it's like, danger. Yo, good morning, Faye. I just got wrecked by an Apex Raging in my first quest when trying to slap a Desert Celtus. So that was fun. Yep, monkey appeared and it turned Apex. Okay, let's see. I am running low on raw meat. Okay. Let's have a quick check with the Wycoon just to see what I've got going on there, so it's easier to kind of figure out what to do. Okay, so it's catalysts, adamant seeds. Alright, oh wait, no. Do you sometimes sell... Perfect start in G-Rank. Whoever said let's have an Apex monkey on the first key quest was a genius. Yeah. Very, very, very sadistic. It's the best way to put it. Alright. Well, let's try that again. On a positive note, I do like the sound effects for the Steve Gunlance. But yeah, so I was expecting that we were gonna get like a cutscene for the, you know, the new subspecies, but oh well, didn't get one. That's fine, I guess. Not really. I kind of like the cutscenes a lot. But anyway. Like, the most important thing is that I need to see how long it takes to actually kill Desert Celtus to have a bit of a better idea of where I stand. Okay, chug those. But yeah, at the moment the only material farms that I guess are gonna be more prominent for me to do is dash extract and paintballs and meat. So many design choices in this game to screw you over, and fully intentional indeed. Indeed. It's not driven me away from the game. That I can tell you that much. There it is. Can you like not hover too much? Oh, there we go. You're still gonna have a frenzied Rajang if it doesn't go Apex, which is still one-shotting you. I mean, just the regular one was one-shotting me earlier, so I'm not surprised. I need G-rank gear, like, badly, but the question is, which G-rank gear am I gonna, like, start farming early on? You gotta be kidding me, dude. No! Bad monkey. Bad monkey. Wait. I'm turning into a monkey. I need a safe window to toss a dung bomb at the Celtis. Jesus, that's so much HP gone. Okay, I just need to remember how crazy Rajang was in Iceborne, and then try and apply that with the movement system in this game. Okay, no. I need to get out of this area just to heal. Okay. I'd rather save the mega potions a bit, so I'm just gonna chug these quick. Jesus. It's not even been a minute in the hunt. Actually, no, I think it has been a minute, and that's why it spawned. Is the Celtis moving? Okay, it is. No, bad monkey, leave me alone. Ah, my stamina. Okay, no, we're fine now. We're fine now. We're not really fine. I'm actually really terrified of that thing. Stay still, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Thank you. It probably one-shot me earlier is because I had just enough damage done to me that it would one-shot you regardless of anything. If you're scared of the beam, just 360. 360 just block, lol. Oh, okay, that actually does damage. I mean, well, I have been blocking that attack for the most part. Alright, if it stays there, I should be able to get a cheeky mount. Probably. There we go. Or not. Yeah, no, it is. It's very much a completely different breed. Oh shit! I forgot about the double thing. And then in Rise, they basically like trivialized Rajang by a lot. Ooh. But I still remember the double Rajang quest in Freedom Unite. That one was quite the special case. But an Apex Rajang, Jesus. There you go, easy sharpness. Let me grill some meat. Okay, cool. I'm thankful that the damn thing moved to another area.
So tasty.
No talking about Freedom Unite double monkey. I'm sorry. Why did it have to be standing up here? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're good. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-da-dun-dun. Monkey madness, banana madness. I'd say one of my most crap. One of my most favorite event quests in Iceborne was definitely the Muscle Monkey Madness. And then there was the second quest of like more Muscle Monkey Madness, and you're rewarded with just getting like buff armor and then even buffer armor. It was great. And then I did that exclusively with a friend of mine. And whenever we do it and hear the Rajang theme, we're just like Monkey Madness, Banana Madness every time. I mean, well, actually, no. Even after that, every time we face against Rajang and we just hear his theme, we just go Banana Madness, Monkey Madness. Oh my god, these conchus, dude. Oh no. Oh no, I see, like, for your guys' case, you can't see the bottom screen. But essentially, it shows that the Rajang has, like, that effect on its icon. And that means it's an Apex Rajang 2 bloody times in a row. Which I do not appreciate. Oh no. No. Honestly, it's hard to tell right now because I would need it to be in the same area as me, and then it'll tell me, like, in the yellow text whether it's frenzied or ramp or apex. Please don't be in this area, Rajang. Please don't be in this. Okay, it's not in this area. I did not get a mount, but I got a mounting attack, and that's important. And I failed that attack just now. Oh, I mean, not true failure. I got sharpness. Oh, this guy's getting tired now. That's what I want to see. I mean, I get what you mean in terms of the reload, but I think, like, aside from the sharpness, it would be a bit... I mean, I can't really say because, one, I'm not a Gunlance main, so I don't know how some folk would view, okay, no, the Rajang is Apex. Because Rajang is here now and it's Apex. No! Dung bomb, blah, 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 poop. Eat shit. Okay. Jesus, that thing is huge, dude. It's so menacing. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind in terms of Gunlance viability, I know... I watched Rurikon a whole lot when he was playing Rise, and he would like vocalize about it, so I don't know if it was like that for the other games too, to what extent, no idea. So the idea of reloading a single shell while getting a sharpen would be pretty cool. Okay, thingy's now moved to another area, and I desperately need more dung bombs. Sorry. Okay, that got me like, that was a proper spook there for me. Jesus. Hey, the last time I had a spook like this was back in World when Devil Joe was brought in, and I was struggling against Devil Joe back in that time. Are you gonna be kidding me? Dude, I don't have many freaking paintballs. Stay still. Stay still. Thank you. Okay, cool. Freaking Rajang, Apex Rajang jump scare. And it's not even a furious Rajang. Oh man, why did I walk into that? I know that furious Rajang is in this game. Can it become Apex as well? Or is, like, in comparison, difference between furious and regular Rajang being Apex is like regular is much harder to deal with? I don't know, dude. There's things I don't know about the G rank or the end game of here, but the true end game of just grinding everything, that's for my personal save. Right now, I just want to get through the key quests, beat Gokmazios, and then work on getting the quest for the special Crimson Fatalis. But also, dab, like, it feels really good to finally be at this point for this playthrough with the goals that I've set in mind. I'm almost, like, I'm getting there. I've yet to frigging beat the first G rank monster though, so, you know, that's gonna take a little bit. There we go. Finally. It took a while to get that mount. Now I'll get it. There we go. Ah, okay, so the blades have like a little red hue on it now. Yes, dude, yes! Okay, cool. This means that with my current setup, and depending on the monster, G rank monsters are probably gonna take like 15-20 minutes per hunt, as long as I don't, you know, get screwed over too much. Please don't let the Rajang be there. Please don't let the Rajang be there. I really don't want the Rajang to be there. Okay, good. It's not there. Come on. Yeah, don't get monkeyed or pickled or... It's just the monkey and the pickle, really, that's... Oh, shit. Okay, that's not good. I know my cat saved me, so that's fine. Come on. There we go. First G rank monster of the save of the stream. Done. This is gonna be a rough ride. It will be easier once I start making G rank armor for myself, just so I can at least survive. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a grind, but I'm willing to do that. Oh, you can't kill me now, hee. I can be cheeky to you, haha. Okay, no. This is the only time I can be silly. Is he gonna pick up the really big boulder? No, it's not the really big one. Whee, you can't kill me. I have bragging rights now. I'm gonna shoot you in your ass. Jesus, dude, this thing is... I'm nowhere near ready to face an Apex Rajang just yet. First G rank quest done. Hells yeah. And heavy armor spheres. Okay, cool. Eesh. It was one attempt, fail, second attempt, no feints. But yeah, so I heard someone say it was a low chance for Rajang to go Apex, but maybe it's just guaranteed, I don't know. There's a lot of, there can be misinformation online, because there was that one thing that I think Flyan 2 basically debunked, how everyone got, like, well, almost everyone got fooled into thinking that Devil Joe eats its own tail. So in terms of older games, I guess it's more likely that you can get misinformed to a degree. But yeah, alright. I need dung bombs. A lot of them. What was the other thing I needed a lot more of? Dragon toadstool, so I can have more max potions, please. Alright. At some point, when I'm like doing my side quests, I should probably do the one so I can get the third cart. Well, get the third cart unlocked. Anyway, while we are here, let's see. It's almost guaranteed there can be other invaders, but when it's the monkey align most of the time, it'll transform more likely. Okay. I mustn't forget that Steve is also considered a... what do you call it? It's considered a thingy, an invader monster. Wait, okay, now I'll only be able to see... Yeah, there we go. Rarity 9. So it does have artillery, it has part breaker, but it loses out on the sharpness thing. Okay. In an online quest, I saw a Devil Joe eat a dead Devil Joe, but someone probably snuck a piece of meat in the corpse. When it comes to Devil Joe and corpses, it's more likely. I don't know about that. Someone could have. But I just know that the tail thing was definitely debunked. But Devil Joe would eat corpses of monsters. Don't know. Alright, she's the guild store lady. Okay, anyway, so the first quest is done, which is really good. Now it's time to do the next quest, which is actually going to be an Ash Catcher Watcher. Ash Ketchum. Gotta catch her all. I take back my words. That was cringe. Anyway, okay, so it's, I know Ash Catcher Watcher is the next, then it's Berserk Tetsukaba, so let's see how this will go. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's Prime. So the only experience I have with Ash Catcher Watcher is actually just from Monster Hunter Stories. And I know it has a fire aspect to it, so I don't know how the actual, you know, its fight goes. I assume instead of like it's shooting water out of its nose, it shoots little fireballs, and probably a move was different. There's only one quest for normal Celtis Queen, and it's capture. Oh god. I don't, well, I'm not gonna reach that point within the stream, I can tell you that much. Alright, just as a precaution, I'll grab 2 dash juice to find out if I'm gonna need it against this monster. Ooh, very good spot to be spawned at. It's a G1 quest? Okay. I mean, well, there's a lot of key quests I have to go through until I reach that point. Eltalite ore. Come on, give me a charm. Give me a charm. There we go. 2? Ooh. That's very nice. Very generous. And Dragonbone Relic. I'll gather this as well. Am I just in the... I am in the cat area. Okay. Okay, cool. So the higher cat is this pink guy. Doesn't Celtis have negative fire defense? That is kind of a suicide. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't plan on reaching Crimson, using this armor with Crimson Fatalis. I'm gonna, like, need to do a proper grind to at least, you know, get that sorted. Right. Gonna need to chug these. It's G2? Okay. Then yeah, it's gonna be a while until then. And by then I should have G rank armor. Like, I'm trying to remember, did I... back in either low rank or high rank... No, in low rank I know for a bit I had like the Barroth armor before I went to the... what do you call it? I had the Barroth armor before I swapped on over to the Celtis. For high rank, I think I did Tetsu? Yeah, I think I had Tetsukabra's armor, so I don't know if Berserk Tetsukabra is going to be a good swap, but there is the regular Tetsu that I could farm. Is it here? It is now. Can you do event quest? I can if I want to, because I do have them. Like, when it came to me transferring stuff from my 3DS onto the to my computer so I could do this, I transferred the save file and the DLC files. So I have access to all of them. Berserker's guard skill is pretty good. Okay, we're definitely gonna probably make his armor because guard is beautiful. And let's hope that I'm lucky with the charms to get a what do you call it? Artillery charm. Like an artillery plus 10 or something close to it with slots. Ash Catcher Watcher has a very different color scheme. Like, it's a bit... Like, obviously in stories, with the cell shading and the more vibrant colors, it's... I got used to that, but seeing how it is in this game, it's very, very different. Also, this one seems to be a small guy. Ow. He's... Okay, it seems small to me. Okay, that swipe there at the end, that seems new to me. Okay. do you glide more and shoot fire? What's your whole game plan, buddy? He hits harder, that's for sure. I'll redo things just now. Want to... Wow, I'm glad I just dodged out of the way just in time for that. Okay, it's going to that area. Alright, let's see. It's actually built for Gunlance. Earplugs, guard up, and bombardier. Oh, nice. I mean, well, bombardier only affects like blast attacks and bombs, unless you're talking about artillery. Sounds kind of funny, but for endgame sets after Gogmazios in distance future, White Fatalis, which is event only, is easier. The Crimson. Lol. But for Jirenka, I say as well. Okay, cool. I mean, the earplugs is going to be huge, because that's just a really nice quality of life to pair with guard. Ah, there's a fire attack. I've been waiting for that. Show me the ash of Ash Catcher Watcher. How? It might be a me thing, but I don't know. I'm probably wrong on that, but it feels as if... Oh, you cheeky bastard. Okay, I see what you do. Cheeky bugger. Anyway, to me it feels as if reloading in my Gunlance is a lot faster because I have a level of guard. And I don't know if that's actually how it is, or if that's just me being crazy and huffing copium or something like that. Oi, yoy. Okay, so you could just turn around like that. Somersaulting lemur. I mean, I do have the Brachydios Gunlance, and it is stronger roar-wise. I just won't get the bonus of like the sharpening or the white sharpness. So the blast proc will be buffed thanks to that. Damn, him walking just frigging deleted some of my health from that chip damage. Okay, nah, I need to move. Food skill buffs, Gunlance. Yeah, no, the Feline Bombardier does affect Gunlance, shells, and Charge Blade impact files. Lol, get wrecked, buddy. No worries. But yeah, like, I know that it's like a 15% raw buff to, like, from the food bonus. And then for the artillery skill, each level of it's like 10%, 20%, then 30%. But the one thing I did find really weird when I learned about it in GU is how Charge Blade has a cap of how much you can increase the impact file damage. Whereas Gunlance, you can have as much as possible. So I was like, ah, okay, that's interesting. So like at most, if you're doing Charge Blade, you want like Artillery Novice and eat for the food skill. But for Gunlance, just go for the highest of everything and you get like a big buffs. I should probably sharpen at some point. But I'm not bouncing, so that's fine by me. I will say that from playing, like, because I am a Charge Blade main, playing Gunlance through the entirety of 4 Ultimate so far has actually gotten me to grow to really enjoy Gunlance and appreciate it a lot more. So I'd say it's good. I'm quite enjoying it. And it makes me look forward to, what's this? Artillery is 10, 15, 20. Ah, okay. My mistake. I thought it's higher than that. Oh, okay, I got it sharpened just in time. Bang. Thank you, Cat. But yeah, so generally it's like, whoa, okay. I'm really weak to fire. Okay. I'm really weak to dying. I did not mean to roll back immediately, but who cares? Anyway, what I was going to say is that, so to my understanding, the highest percentage increase you can give to your Gunlance shells is like a 35% bonus if you have Artillery Guard and Eat for Feline Bombardier. Then for Charge Blade, it's basically like a 25% cap, or what was it again? Because I remember seeing something online about, okay, this is also could be misinformation. I remember seeing something about online where folks were talking about like, oh, you can get up to 40% something. And I was like, oh, that's not bad. Nearly 50% of the damage. That's pretty epic. Oh god. Okay. Alright, I should stay by this stream, because then I can actually, you know, get rid of the fire thing in one roll. Or one hop. Or a couple of hops. I don't know. Thank you, Cat, for the heal. And he moved out of the way when I wanted to do that. Alright, he's probably going to the next area. Yeah. Let me grill some meat so I can get a buff. Or more stamina. Charm this. Alright, let's go. It's like with buffs and whatnot, my defense is just a bit over 400. So we'll have a good idea of how much things are gonna hit less or hit for less once I have like probably the Berserk Tetsu set. Stay still, please. Thank you. Oh, that was fantastic. You're gonna roar? Oh, both your ears are a bit broken. That's cool. Stop taunting me, monkey. Come on. Big one. Whoa, you cheeky. I see what you're doing there. Okay. tried to make me think it's gonna do the regular slam, but no, it did the weird somersault switcheroo. Oh, these friggin' conchus, dude. Do you have the stat charms and talons? I have the charms, but I actually don't have the talons. Thanks for reminding me. My goodness, I completely forgot about getting the talons sorted. I think I might be able to, because I took down. It was from like Devil Joe that you needed stuff from. I think I took down the Devil Joe to get his talons or claws or whatever it was. That. Yeah, usually I don't forget that, but I guess because of the nature of how I'm playing, it's literally once a week. I may not remember every detail. Yeah, I need to check. I can't believe I forgot about the talons. Okay, that has to take priority. I need to make sure that that's sorted. If I don't have the materials after this monkey, we're gonna definitely sort it out. Devil Joe talons. Yeah, I think I may have. I'm not sure. I really have to double check. But that has to come after sorting out this boyo. Is he limping now? Limping, don't know, but he's buggered off. Let's get a free healing item quick. Thank you. Realizing that has gotten me to be like, wait a minute, yeah, my life would have been so much easier if I actually got that sorted out. Well, I mean, not so much easier, but it would help in the long run regardless. Like that extra bit of defense and the extra bit of raw attack is huge. Like really big. Every little bit counts. Woo. Oh. Hold up, I'll read your thing just now. Let me just heal up. I saw you reload a shell mid-air, so how does that actually work? So, there's two ways of how it works. What I usually do is I jump off the ledge by pressing the R button plus the two attack buttons of, which would be, I guess, B and X on the input wise. Yeah, B and X. Yo! Okay, I made it to the stream. This time I hit the notification button. Nice. But the reload is that, you know how you have the advancing poke? If you do the advancing poke off the ledge... Sorry, let me do that again. You do a reload, but it's only a single shell that gets reloaded, so that's a nice little thing. But for my case, I'd rather do that just for how quick it is. Otherwise, if it's better for me to use the lunging attack to kind of like close distance, I would. So it's very situational for me when it happens, but it's not the biggest... Like, I mean, it's just a nice little bonus to get rewarded a shell. But yeah, welcome, Ab. You made it this time. Ow. I assume probably what threw you off was definitely the timing now, because I know for folk in the northern hemisphere they got the daylight savings, so I don't know if that was a factor for you. Ah, shit. But yeah, currently doing the second key quest. The first one I got wrecked by an invading apex monkey. but the second attempt I got it. And now I'm dealing with this boyo. Are you gonna limp away now? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Damn it. Ah, there we go. I got a cheeky little bit of a shot in that moment. Okay, good. Good. Monkey boyo is going to die. But yeah, I was reminded of my fatal error of forgetting about making sure I have the talons as well as the charms, like aside from the charms. Okay. Hello? Okay, sorry, there was an internet hiccup again. Apologies for that. Basically, I just did a slap, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave now, and now it's leaving. I kind of just realized something. Do you think, because I see the sparks, does that mean what it shoots is a flammable fluid, and then the spikes on its ears end up having like a degree of flint of some sort? If so, that is kind of cool as a concept. Mid-air? Okay. Nice. It's like freeze frame, action replay. Oh no, if this thing hits me right now, I'm gonna die. I've had no feints this hunt so far. I want to keep it that way. Yeah, I assumed it was that, because when the shift happened, and like I've not changed the time on my end, like in terms of streaming wise, like this, it's still the usual time that I stream. But it is annoying. I am aware, because like some of my friends who are in Europe, they have told me that there has been talks about a vote to kind of like not do daylight savings anymore, which I think should be the case, because it's, to me, it doesn't make sense. But again, that comes from me growing up in the southern hemisphere. We've never done daylight savings. Yes, Gunlance is definitely was that for me. I reached the point where it's really fun to just poke boom, block, big boom, massive explosions. Really nice. And conveniently, I have my big boom at the ready. I assume I can hit it from here with this, like on the ear tip. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about the Sergios Gunlance, is that I get the crits as well, because I have the high crit chance with the weapon itself. There we go. Second G-rank monster defeated. Took about 20 minutes. Stretch. Cool. Okay, cool. Top priority now is to see if I can make sure I get the talons. So, I feel so stupid forgetting about the talons. But also, let's see if we're gonna get lucky with a really good, what do you call it? Really good charm, because I got 2 charms thanks to spawning at the start. And hopefully a good cat with the onslaught. The onslaught. If it doesn't have onslaught, then it's gone. Because I want to be able to make it a bit easier for me to farm gear for my cats. Meh. Yeah. Meh. Oh look, an artillery charm, but it's +1 and 1 slot. Thanks. Okay, let's see this. Bomb attack plus. Okay, yeah, I'll hire that. No, I didn't want to rename it. User's name, yeah. Confirm. There we go. I didn't even pay attention to what level the damn thing was. Longest? Wait. Oh no, it was a small crown. It was a small crown. It was like, it's a tiny guy. Small baby guy. Alright, let's go sort out... Wait. Wait. What am I doing? I'm being silly. I can actually just check directly from the item box in the actual base. Like, well, in the hub. Okay, so first things first. Let's make sure this is topped up. Okay. Combine. Okay, good news, I can. I can, because I have 4 talons. Alright, let's talk to this lady here. Hi. Buy and send to box. Buy and send to box. Do I have the book of combos sorted? Yeah, I've got 1 of each, and I got those. It's just these books I didn't bother with, because that's not what I'm doing for this playthrough. Wait, which... There it is. Okay, so boom. There we go. Boom. Alright, now I have the talons. So before anything, let's see. My current attack is 404. My defense is 387. So... now, my defense is naturally 405. And my attack has gone to 425. I mean, that's not the true raw attack though, but generally it's still good. Like, having natural defense at 400 is huge, and that means when I chug the potion, it's gonna help a lot on my end. Okay, cool. Well, that didn't take long at all. However, I'm just trying to remember, wasn't there an option with the chef to just have monster like meat and monster parts grill so that I have a whole bunch of well done steaks just pre-prepped already. Because I'm running low on the other stuff. Wrong side, it's the side. I was thinking about using Gunlance and GU. From what I know, I did use fast cooking method. Use fancy spit. Ah.
So tasty.
Yay. I still need to get a whole lot of raw meat though. Wait. I'm being silly. I know I can get them from the Wycoon because you can sell it. So I did try Gunlance out a little bit in GU on my main save there, and I think the thing that threw me off was the the heat gauge or the gauge system that they gave it. I don't know. Okay, now he's not selling raw meat right now, but I do need the paint berries. Just I spend the extra points because meat is more expensive. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh god, I just made myself really poor. Okay, well, I'm gonna be in a point drought for a bit, unless I obviously do G rank stuff for the expeditions. Oh well. Anyway, back to the top so that I can sort out the my item loadout before we then slap the monster that will give me my G rank armor upgrades. So I want to. Okay. Charms and talons are there, the buff items are there. That all the raw meat is gone. I need to shove more dung bombs in there, and like at least 5 dung bombs. So just add 2 paintballs. I can make some more now. Where is it? There. Have at least 4. Okay. And well done steak, I want to have at least 10. Okay. Reorganize. So I got this. Max potion. Steak. Paintball, dung bomb, trank bomb, traps. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I actually have a way to capture the monsters if I want to, just to like help speed things up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's save this as the new item set. Cool. There we go. Yo, Lucas. It's better to use Wycoon farm to multiply paint berries instead of buying them. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I did done goof there. Big time. But we should check out the Catcher Watcher Guardian X. Okay, that's a cool color scheme. Very nice. What was the skills that this thing says? Deathlock, fire attack, constitution. Alright. Whoa, okay. The gunner arms do look cool. Literally just have claws. Okay, and yeah, Catch a Watcher stuff do be pretty good. You have to log in another account to talk and chat. Huh? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what to say. It's just a YouTuber, and I've not. It's not like I've restricted like who can chat in my channel. All right. Just to double check. Yeah, Berserk Tetsukaba is the next one on the list to sort out. Timing wise, we're still good. Okay. So far, I'd say these subspecies are pretty good in what they do. Yeah, weirdly my main account messages are sending, but it seems like it doesn't show for anyone, not even for this account. Yeah, YouTube being wacky is the best thing I can really say in terms of that. But at least you're able to chat now, which is important. So let's hope you don't get the issue going forward. Alright, precautionary to dash juice so I can see if I'm gonna need to have it or not. Alright, with the attack buff now there. So I have 420 defense. Lol. I know that the how's the G rank experience? Well, my first hunt involved a Rajang invading me, one-shotting me, and then turning Apex and then one-shotting me 2 more times, and I failed the first hunt. Second time, it was good. Chat filter is automatically set to top message. Really? Oh. What the hell? Hold up, sorry, I just need to sort this out. Potential spam removed? How the hell did it try and make G Hunter's thing seem as if it's potential spam? Sorry about that, G Hunter. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I feel bad. Damn. And you, oh my god, yeah, you sent a lot of messages. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm really sorry, dude. Damn, what the hell? Okay, well, yeah, no, going forward, I'll make sure that it's set to all messages. Damn. It's just, it's so weird that it actually made it seem as if, like, your messages as G Hunter is just spam, where it's clearly not. Hey. Hey, yeah, dude. Every time I open stream, it sets to that. Okay. Maybe it's a setting that I should... Wait, maybe it's one of the default settings, I'm not sure. Also, that boy is very green. Alright, let me just pause and find out. Stream settings. It doesn't seem to show a toggle. Anyway, I can look into it in after stream, so I can try and like make sure it doesn't like it just goes to all messages. Man, I feel really bad. Damn, dude, I'm really sorry. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a bit until I like relax from it. It's just I feel really bad. It sucks that it did that. It really did. Okay, yeah, now I see your messages now. Because at the end of the day, if something shows as potentially bad, it would show it to me and kind of like give me the go ahead of whether I should use it or not. Wait, huh? This thing moved. Oh, okay. You were sending messages this whole time. Yeah, no, I scrolled up and see them now, and I feel so bad because he was like, "You're part of the conversation," but it's just, can you not see my chats? Can you not read me? I'm just like, I'm sorry, it's not showing. But now it is. Okay. The more I learn, the more I know. Top messages is something I really shouldn't give two craps about. Yeah, it's just, it makes no sense. Because it's clearly not. It's nowhere near what I would even consider spam at all. Oh, Berserk has volcanic rocks now? That's cool. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Double hitbox. It looks cool. I like the coloration it has. Does it do... Oh my god, its face looks so cool when it gets heated up. Okay, this is a really cool subspecies. Holy crap. I love this thing already. Here's my main armor for the whole G-rank playthrough. Nice. I know for a fact it's probably going to be a main armor for me, because I was already told, I mean, well, earlier, knowing that it has guard and then earplugs. Hell yeah. But I look forward to seeing the coloration of the armor, because like I enjoy the look of the G-rank Tetsukaba armor, so imagining it but in the green and red hues would be really cool. Oh yeah. Okay. This is one hell of a frigging subspecies upgrade, dude. This is insane. I love this. Like, I fought Drill Tusk Tetsukaba as well. It's like, it's just Tetsu that does sumo things more, but dude, this is even better. This is so much cooler. They really need to bring this monster back. I only swapped to Raging Brachy, but that was really hard to craft. I can imagine, because like Raging Brachy is like proper post game. Like, I do want to definitely have Raging Brachy's Gunlance as like an alternative to the fully upgraded Steve Gunlance, but it really depends on where I'm at in the story and if what would be better to use against the Crimson Fatalis. Excuse me. You could not do solo in terms of raging. There's a lot of things that that will definitely test my patience and my skill. Well, my skill is a fledgling Gunlance user. Oh god. And I'm dead. Really wish I could stay home and watch you. It's gray and rainy outside 8 a.m., but I gotta go out to work. Ah, dude, that weather is like perfect to just chill inside and watch or even play video games, but responsibilities are still responsibilities. At least you'll get to see the VOD later, but yeah, I hope work goes well. Perfect weather indeed. Wrong button. I wanted to check that. Okay, this. I will admit, whenever I reach a point where I need to do a grind, I always get like a weight. I was like, a weight on my shoulders, like, how long will the grind potentially be? But then when it comes to actually doing the grind, more often than not, it's fine. But that high rank frigging... The high rank... Oh god, dude. The grind for the high rank armor for... Well, Gomagala, that's it, because I was struggling to get the gem, was a pain. Yeah, I'll throw it up. Ah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you have a good day and enjoy whatever you do in the evening, as well as enjoy the VOD when you get back. Nothing like hearing the rain hitting the roof. Yes, or even a crackle of thunder and a flash of light in the background so loud that it may shake the house a bit, and you're like, oh. I'm playing Rise. Ah, God, wait, I need to focus a little bit. Stay still long enough. Stay still long enough. Okay. This thing hits hard. I need to try and not. I need to actually put a bit of focus every now and then. An important moment. Okay, I need to run this way a little bit. Ah, the way it face lights up is so cool. Okay, playing Rise, I'm trying to get Primordial armor, but grinding for the parts is so hard. I can imagine, because one, Primordial Malzena is really cool, but also the windows of opportunity are very tight, and how it just combos so easily into everything makes it really tough, but an enjoyable fight. So it makes the armor way more worth it. Even I didn't grab the full armor set. I at least grabbed like sorted out the weapon, but even then I didn't even use the weapon that much. But that was like at a point where I was kind of like, I had like a lot of hours of just constantly playing Rise, so I needed a break. Woo. Don't do anything, don't do anything. Shit, okay. Okay, I'm glad I have guard, but I just realized I'm being silly. What am I doing? I need to grab my Mega Dash juice and actually use it. If you try to Lance counter that Rock Slam explosion, you counter the first hitbox and then get hit. Yeah, it makes sense. And it's instant. Yeah. So it's kind of like you hold the block and then try and go for the counter for the second hit, just to try and like cheese him a little bit more on that. But I don't know, because I'm sticking to Gunlance for this playthrough, which makes me think for the next like stream playthrough of one of the Monster Hunter games, I'm gonna definitely set up another weapon pole. But the one thing for sure about the weapon pole is that it's gonna not have Gunlance on it, because I did Gunlance for here. But the question would be which Monster Hunter next. I can at least guarantee that I won't be doing a stream playthrough of World again because, well, just not yet, because I need a break from World. I played so much of it during the Return to World thing. Will it hit? Will it hit? Will it hit? I think it hit. I don't know. So the options are I could go further back and play 3 Ultimate, or I could go play Rise. Wilds, I'm planning something with that, so I'm not going to do a playthrough of Wilds just yet. Oh lol, it can explode in its mouth if he waits too long? That's cool. Oh. Okay, 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 not good. I think the chip damage might kill me here. So I'm just gonna heal up in the meantime. Okay. The color of its eyes is also really cool. Going from the vibrant light blue to this really nice emerald green is really cool. It's such a great subspecies. I can't, there's nothing else to really say. It's just a great monster. I'm dead. I don't think you can counter in that period because your shield got hit. True. I don't know if maybe having like the guard +2 would make it easier in that moment. Like, because guard +1 helps a bit, like a good chunk. So maybe guard +2 might allow for that. Well, I got Crimson Valstrax Eclipse armor, and it didn't take me nearly as long. Ah, yeah, frigging Risen Valstrax was quite something. I'd say in Rise, the thing that ended up being a proper wall for me was definitely getting used to Risen Shagar Magala and again Charge Blade. The matchup against it was really rough. It took me, yeah, I got Tetsu'd hardcore there. It took me 10 attempts Risen Shagar Magala just so I could beat it. But mind you, I was fighting it where it was just me. I didn't even have the pets out with me at the time because I wanted to see if I could do it on my own. And the answer is yes. So like once I did it once, afterwards I'd go in with the NPCs and whatnot. I was like, oh, this is much easier. Oh, my life, yes. And I have a strong feeling that the Tetsu hunt is definitely going to be like 30 plus minutes or just close. 30 plus minus, I don't know. It's roughly just guesstimates at this point. Anomalies. I got to, I think, anomaly level 170. It got too draining to really solo, and the friend that I was playing with kind of like dropped the game because, well, I guess he was just like burnt out and didn't really want to play too much more. But also he made a bit too many comparisons to World, so he didn't go into the game as he had a lot of expectations and made too many comparisons, so I guess he ruined his experience to a degree in that sense. Woo. I didn't realize you could combo in Wyvern Fire into attack while like you do frequently. Yeah, it's a bit of a button combo thing for sure, but you know, once you get used to the combinations, and I failed. I got Tetsu. Like, I guess, okay, just to, when it comes to Sunbreak, the other thing of Burnout that I had is, I think a big problem is just struggling to enjoy my main weapon in that game. because Charge Blade in base Rise was crap. They did make it better in like once Sunbreak came out, they fixed a lot of things for it. But I guess like at that point I much preferred playing with Raw over Element, and I was really trying to make Raw work well, but then I would like struggle or take too long in some instances, and then I felt like I was being like when I was progressing the anomalies, I felt like I was being funneled into having to go for Element because, well, against the right monsters the numbers would be bloody ridiculous. So at that point I was like, okay, I guess I'm done for now. But I can at least promise you that because I'm aware of that, going back into playing Rise, it'll be a lot easier. I can tell you, as a CB main, I know the feeling, but I found myself again with CB and Sunbreak learning some stuff most people don't even know about. Nice. Like, I've reached that point with Wilds, and I've been really thoroughly enjoying Wilds again lately. Because it was also like a similar point to a degree, but now it's like, okay, no, it's good. So I can tell you, going back into Sunbreak, well, Rise and Sunbreak, I'll probably also find that enjoyment again with the weapon in a different way. Like you can maintain axe charge during scroll swap. Yep. I think whatchamacallit, like the Savage Axe mode, right? It like the only time you'll get rid of it is if you holster your weapon, or is like holstering your weapon or swapping into Sword and Shield mode. But then they added that nice switch skill so you can kind of do like a little block while in the axe mode to like kind of maintain it, and it was that is definitely satisfying to do. But that playstyle only came much later for me, so it's like at that point I was kind of like, I'm tired, boss. All right, Tetsu attempt number 2. You lose it going to sword, but if you swap scroll to sword charge, you can keep the charge and vice versa. Yeah, that makes sense. I also do find it satisfying that when you use that switch skill to give yourself files, that being an instant way to charge your sword or instantly go into the Savage Axe mode. Oh wait, was it Savage Axe mode? Or what? I'm trying to remember what the name they gave it, particularly in Sunbreak, because first it is it Power Axe? Okay, talking about Charge Blade just got me to think I was playing Charge Blade, so I was using the inputs that I would normally use. I'm just like, wait a minute, why am I not doing the thing? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I always use Switchblade, but when I played Rise, I used Greatsword. For CB Raw tier, skill and poison is insane for making Raw go nuts. Oh yeah, no, there was a point in Rise where I made a poison switch X build with the I think it was 2 or 3 pieces of the Risen Camellia set mixed with the gold Rathian pieces, so I could have status trigger and the poison up and foray. It was fantastic. It was a great way to play, honestly. But I didn't even consider or think about using it in any way to pair with Charge Blade, which is, you know, a bit naughty of me. But yeah. Right, I am being silly. Wait, no, I didn't. I ran out of the excess what you call it? Mega Demon. No, not Mega Demon. Mega Dash Juice. Because that makes actually dealing with these things a lot easier. Right now, things are still doable, obviously. But it's just a factor of like, hey, I need to bear in mind. Aye. Come on. Oh. Okay, that's new. I didn't know that it actually had those rolling boulders. That's actually really cool. The more I'm loving this monster, actually. Hold up, okay, let me do this. Demon drugs would be good too. Yeah. Woo. I do have them. I don't know, not the mega ones, because I'd need to probably like farm the nourishing extract. So I'm pacing around because I'm reading the messages at the same time. Anything you take in these beefed up durags? Yeah. Every little bit counts. So later today is gonna be pretty nice. Oh wait, does the boulder only roll if it's actually on like a slope? If so, that's really cool. And I was gonna say later today, it be me mother's birthday, so I'm going to do a nice barbecue for her. So it's gonna be a nice thing to do. The HP scaling is always 2.5 times in the hub. I'm like, world. Yeah, I mean, like back, I played World before they added the HP scaling for the hubs and stuff. I'm trying to remember if it was in an update or if it was in Sunbreak where they actually did the scaling changes. So like, yeah. Like, I can at least say in terms of me getting used to hub scaling, I've beaten GU solo, like all the way to Atalcar and whatnot. Rolls it at me. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. And the only other game where I experienced a little bit of G rank, but definitely was like, ooh, rough, was 3U. I didn't beat G rank in 3U, but I got to G rank and I was getting there. I think I was stuck on Pink Rathian, probably. Freedom Unite, however, majority of the hub I was doing with my friend. And again, just one friend. So that did make things a bit easier, but I know how tough it would be otherwise. For real, powder tier skill in SB was so fun to use in CB that I miss it in every other game. Yeah, no, dude, the Risen armor sets were fantastic. In my opinion, I was really happy with how they went about gearing through the new monsters and whatnot. It wasn't per se massive power creep, but it definitely added a lot more variety to make like some really fun builds. Because in my opinion, Iceborne, yes, was really cool, but the power creep was so... like, it was very prominent. Very, very prominent. But it was also really easy to just stick to some really boring builds of like, oh, what does everyone have? Weakness exploit, attack up, crit eye, crit boost, all this. Whereas now, even in Wilds, I do appreciate the fact that with the updated monsters and whatnot, and the skill system currently, there's a lot more variety with builds. And big thing I really appreciate is the new system they're gonna add in Title Update 4, where it will make a lot of the lower tier sets way more viable. And I can tell you, the armor sets that come to mind with niche builds is definitely... oh no, I'm gonna get hurt. The niche... oh my god, I'm nearly dead. need to get out of here. Thank you, cats. You absolute mad lads, because you healed basically most of, like, half my health back. Anyway, alright. Sorry. What I was saying is that the variety of the builds... Anyway. Okay, variety of builds. Rarity 5 and 6 armors can then be transcended, so they have more slots and can have defense of equivalent or close to rarity 8 and 7. Huge. But the big thing is that I think of like Ebony Erdogaran set bonus, the Rathalos set bonus, the Folga Anjanath set bonus, the Mizutsune set bonus, which I actually use. Hell yeah, it's gonna be great. I feel like Wilds will suffer with this though. I already has a lot of power than SB Armor's had. The DLC will make the Hunter too strong, which will probably affect Master Balance. Like, one thing for sure is that probably just progressing through the game story-wise from start to, you know, the end of the story, it's ridiculous. It's super, super easy, especially now that they buffed the weapons. But they did make the end game more challenging, so I don't know what dynamic they're wanting to go for, if they want to have a spike of difficulty in that sense. But yeah, it's going to be huge for Hammer. Yes, exactly. And Gunlance, Anja and Oda respectively. Yes, my one friend who I play with every now and then, he's making a Hammer build and he's using like max might with 2-piece of the Anjanath set, and when I told him about the changes, he was like, oh yes, beautiful. I'm like, So that's gonna be sick. So I'm looking forward to that. The one thing though is that my friend does seem a bit concerned about how the whole Artian weapon thing will go. Like, admittedly, I think the biggest concern is like how much the Artian rolls will get buffed when you do the upgrade, but I do appreciate getting the set bonus skill thing though. However, I do wish that they will implement a system that we can actually augment the monster weapons to either increase the amount of slots they have and stats to a degree. Because, like, I understand... yeah, when it comes to like trying to think about how to balance it out, Artian and regular monster weapons, it's very... there's counterbalances. Like, the biggest thing I will say right now is that with the random charms giving us more options for... Sorry, let me just move out of here because I want to talk about this a bit more. Yeah, I mean, it's just Artian all the way for all weapons. Yeah, because the devs seem to be having that as the main focus. But one thing I would like to say is that the random charms, I hugely appreciate the fact that... wrong button. That it's allowed me to actually make a much more viable raw SAD build for Charge Blade with the bone charge blade, because that comes with some levels of attack, some load shelling. And what do I have? I have a nice charm that gives me rapid morph 3 and some flexibility. I'm feeling that Artian will be forgotten in DLC just like Rampage weapons. There is potential where they could do that, but it's like, if they're gonna invest in it as much, it's like, why put so much effort in trying to like have systems to make it more viable? Because like, to me, the Artian weapons seem to be very much a like trying to like take the idea of Rampage but kind of make it work better. But they shouldn't put as much focus in it, and they should give regular weapons a form of augmenting to like give more slots, but not have all 3 like be level 3 slots. Like at most it could be like 3-3-2, because some of the actual weapon, well, the only weapon that comes to mind, like the Arkvelt, Guardian Arkvelt weapon has a 2-2-1 slot. No, not 2-2-1, sorry, 3-3-1 slot. Okay. Sorry. Loved rampage weapons, got frustrated not being able to. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the rampage weapons too. Just the idea of making one from scratch was cool. And then also having the rampage like upgrades you could do to the weapon to give them little bonus things. It was just like, hey, I love augmenting. It's a great concept. Ow. I need to heal. I mean, to be honest, I don't mind RTN weapons too much ever since we got laid weapons. I mean, I don't mind them too. It's more my friend has been voicing his concerns about it too much, but he does say at the end of the day he's a more casual player, and like he wonders if it's really gonna affect him too much, because like in the only time I see RTN weapons going crazier or outdoing regular weapons for sure is if you're doing element and well, I know a lot of people love the paralysis for sure, but anyway, so it's very niche, and oftentimes like, is it really that massive of a damage increase in comparison? But anyway, I've not cared too much about it to the point where I can really formulate a proper opinion, I'd say. It's just more like, I don't mind them. I use them, and I use the regular weapons. I'm happier now that I can, like with the charms, I can use the regular weapons more often. But yeah. Weapon honing was cool. I assume weapon honing is 4U's version, like the early baby steps of what do you call it? Thingy. The early baby steps of augmenting. Like if you're casual, you just go monster weapons. Worst case, it takes you 3-4 minutes long to kill. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like not everyone should be pushing to really speedrun. It's like you can if you want, but it's not mandatory. It's purely up to you. Just play the way that you want, as long as you're having fun. That's what matters most. I gotta go to work, but it was nice chilling and talking while I try to be back on next stream. But peace out, Upper. Alright, take care, Ab. Have a good one. So, most I hope that Omega sets don't make the game worse going forward. The Omega set so far seems alright. It's like comparable to a lot of the other sets. It's just, it adds a bit of variety. Like, I'm trying to make a new element build that involves synergy with resentment, because the 2-piece set bonus of the Omega set is basically resentment but for element. It's like, I think, a 20 or 30% increase to your element. Pair that with the new Uja set bonus where it's like, oh, get extra damage in when you have resentment active. 4U helps the crafter weapons not be too obsolete to relic weapons in 4U. Yes, nice. That's, yeah, that's what it should be. It's like there needs to be a balance. Mustn't be like one is like the pinnacle of, you know, this and that. It should be like, yeah, it can be depending on how you want to play and whatnot. Like maybe this situation's better, that situation's better. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're farming the same monster, yeah, you can make a build that will make you like speedrun it even faster than before. But it's not like you're trying to make a general build to speedrun it. Because like, if you specialize, no matter what, you will perform better at slapping things. But if you're generalizing, it's fine if it takes a little longer, as long as you get it done. That's what matters. Yeah, this tangent is now like making me think about all sorts of things. Meant to say honing, but could you understand that? Yeah. Yeah. Like, in World, one of my most favorite things, like, for the augment, it wasn't even me caring about, like, whether you get increased attack or not. No. The thing I liked was just having the health, the health. So it's like, oh, cool, I have a way of sustaining myself during the hunt just by healing from attacking. It's like, this is great. Nice reward. It's like, yeah, there's also the stuff of like bonus armor, like bonus defense, bonus attack, all this, and maybe some more slots and stuff. It's great, but it's like literally just down to preference. Sunbreak got that down, and yeah, no, like frigging Sunbreak, the way they went about the augment system is honestly fantastic. They really like dived into it nice and deep, and it like the anomaly system and the augment system that they went for, good. I will say though, I'm not a huge fan of the how they went about the armor skill, like the armor upgrade. Oh, hello. A frenzied. Hold up. Okay. Anyway, Sungate got that done. Game was really casual. You could use any build, burn armor, Azuros, whatever. Optimization was only needed for solar and high anomalies. Yeah, basically. I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity to hone anything in your playthrough, but it's a really cool system. I'll definitely figure that out in my main playthrough, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it, because if there's health augment there, hell yeah. Yeah, so now we got 2 toads, but what I was going to say is that I do appreciate that whatever the crafting system was, the curio crafting or the curio crafting for the armor to make lower tier armors a bit more viable, either having more skills, more slots, more armor. But I did not like the RNG factor of it. So in my personal opinion, what they're doing with Wilds, with the upcoming Transcended armor thing, huge improvement. Just on its own, having more slots plus like being able to upgrade the defense all the way up to like similar degrees of like the highest upgrades you can get for the stronger armors is great. That's a balance. That's a nice balancing to get it there. Like having more slots and the way the skills work, boom, more variety. Great, love it. I love the armor augment skill in SP. To be honest, low rarity give better. Yeah, it does. It's a great system in what it did, but I wasn't a huge fan of the RNG of it. I'll let you see for yourself then. Yeah. In time. All right, let's get back to the hunt. Apologies. I need to throw poop at my target so he can go to the next area, unless he's moving already. Nope. Move to the next area. Woo. I think. Ah, God. Okay. What I was gonna say is that I think generally so far, how G rank feels to me now is comparable to like how I went from low rank hub to high rank hub, because of the scaling for multiple players in mind. So like if the hunts take up to 30 plus minutes or less, then it's like, yeah, it makes sense. Excuse me. My stamina is gone. So the RNG was something which is funny in my opinion, since a lot of world players that didn't vibe with Rise kept complaining that it didn't have enough RNG cry. Yeah, no, I don't know. People can be wacky about things sometimes. I could never imagine making a Gunlance set that isn't a shelling build, because that's the coolest part. Yeah, shelling is fun. Very fun. But I will say I do kind of like long shelling, because I really, like, if I really enjoy a weapon, I like to utilize more of its kit. But that's just me. So to me, long shelling kind of is a good in-between of everything. Did I hit it? I say I did. Like, when it came to Monster Hunter World and the RNG decos and then the crafted charms, I was fine. Like, all it meant is that, hey, if I don't have the thing, it just means I get to play the game more and I'm enjoying this game, so then I'll get the thing. The thing that took me the longest was a magazine jewel, but once I got it, I was like, okay, cool, I'm happy now. And then the only other RNG that took me a bit was getting like the Kya Strong Arm Ice, the Ice Charge Blade. Once I got that, I was like, okay, cool, we're good. Again, took time, but it's fine, because then I get to play the game more. And it can be really fun. And it's the same with Rise. When it came to the decos, I enjoyed crafting the decos. I enjoyed like fighting certain, like the apex monsters, fighting them to get their specific material to make some of the best decorations. Great, it's cool. The RNG charms, I wasn't necessarily lucky, but I was mainly prioritizing like utility skills. Because I know for the most part, a lot of people that were complaining were just wanting to get like, oh, the most meta of all these charms and whatnot. But it's just like, it's meta. I don't really care about meta. Like, world endgame was complete RNG, just like for you, at least for you. Avoid it. My Gunlance sent required artillery, and there is no choice. I mean, artillery is a must-have. Like, if you're playing Impact Charge Blade or Gunlance, artillery. Must have. I do. I need to toss poop at this one. Okay. I realize that the second attempt of this damn thing is becoming very much a yap session. Which is fine, I don't mind. Yeah, I think generally in terms of where I personally stand on things, in terms of Monster Hunter as a whole, I love Monster Hunter. All of the Monster Hunters I've played, I've enjoyed. I've had rough moments where I curse at the game and yell at the game and whatnot, but I get past it and I beat it. And I enjoy it. Even like with its differences and whatnot, because, you know, not every Monster Hunter is going to be the same. Yeah. It's, yeah, the most important thing is as long as I'm having fun with it, then it's all Gucci. LMCB and 4U is funny, by the way. Gogmazio suffers against fire CB. 1400% LM damage on Ultra. Oh my goodness, that's insane. I mean, well, because I've not fought Gogmazios, the one thing that they showed in terms of the other info they revealed for Title Update 4 for Wilds is that, oh, while it has the oil on it, use a fire weapon to burn away, and then you swap to a dragon element. So I'm just like, I mean, hearing about that makes a lot of sense. Just burn them is like, ah, I'm on fire! Ah, it's like, that's what you get for being covered in oil, you silly monster. Hell yeah. That's one tusk broken. The other one is gonna make my life a little easier. Nice. Same, I love MH, all of it. My favorite is GU. I couldn't deal with the gem farming for upgrades in the end game. Yeah, no, like no matter which game, there's always going to be some form of frustration, but that's just a part of it. And the thing, I don't know how much got cut off with the internet, but yeah, anyway, that happened. Okay, I'm in a very dangerous position now. This guy is moving to another area at least. Okay, anyway, we back indeed, yeah. Sorry, I think that literally the only thing I can really do to try and prevent that from happening is Ethernet cable. That's it. That's the only thing. Geo asked me to have 1 gem for each part of the monster for full upgrade along with hyperpods. Yeah, no, that is, yeah. Okay, yeah, just, I'll repeat it now because I don't know if it got caught, but generally I was like, no matter which Monster Hunter game, there'll always be something that'll be frustrating. But that's just a part of it. Another thing that I appreciate about each Monster Hunter game when you play it is, especially if you go from the older to newer, or newer to older, is you see when they introduce a mechanic and kind of realize how they took that in some way into the next game and looked into how they can improve upon it. So yeah. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, both tusks are broken, so it's gonna make it a lot harder for him to... Woo. Come on, get out of this spot. Ooh. 500. Oh my god. Oh. Do you want to know the worst gem farm that I had to do? It was for the Silver Rathalos set in high rank in Freedom Unite. Every single piece required a ruby, and I was struggling so hard. It took several weeks, but I eventually got it, and it was worth it in the end. That's for all armors, by the way. Every armor asks a respective gem for each part. Yeah, Jesus. You know, there's like that upgrading system was quite something. I think, okay, the one thing I've grown to really appreciate more and more when I play Monster Hunter is that, okay, so in World, I did fall into the trap of, like for a little bit, not for the entirety of it, for a little bit I fell into the trap of making builds going closer to the meta of like, oh, just attack crit works, blah blah blah, all this stuff, which, you know, made things kind of mundane to a very large degree. But over time, especially playing the older games, like going to GU and whatnot, and even with Wilds and then like newer saves in World and whatnot, I really appreciate a lot more skills, especially the utility ones, way more. Because like at the end of the day, the folk that do the whole meta thing is just folk that are just focusing too much on theory instead of the practical side of it. And it's like, because at the end of the day, everyone has their own different ways of playing and things that suit them better, that make them perform generally better. Being all philosophical now in terms of this tangent now. Anyway, I think that's where we can, that's where I'll like finish my naysay or whatever. Okay, yeah, the rocks with that he picks up now with the bugger off regular Tetsu. I'm being overwhelmed by all sorts of things in front of me right now. Apologies. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. What's it called? For a lot of monsters, so you usually have the parts unless it's some niche parts. Yeah, exactly. It's just like regular casual play and how in terms of just like, eh. And if you just enjoy fighting the monster a lot, then cool. Big bonus. Utility skills are goaded. MH overall requires just good enough damage, not meta. Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's like you're not speedrunning. And for the games that are meant more for like slightly faster pace, because like, oh hey, it's just like the portable games are built in a way so it's like, oh, just a quick little hunt and whatnot. That's why the hunts may go a bit faster, because, you know, it's not always about the challenge, but you know, they do provide the challenge in the post game. Oh, I got the bad buff. I should probably throw some poop at the one boyo. I missed. Get out of here. Off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Was that? Oh, okay, I hope that was just the first feint. Anyway. Okay, but if you think you've seen hell in MH, let me tell you, max level guild quests in 4U are one of the hardest things I've seen. From what I've seen, yes. And having an idea of how the Apex monsters are, I can very easily see how much of a challenge those end up becoming. So for folk who are actually able to solo that stuff, big props. That's the only thing I can really say is just big props, massive respect. Okay, cool. It was literally just the... Oh! I still have a lot of HP. Great. Like, I'm aware of the endgame weapon system that's to do with like the worn or rusted weapons and how you can have like some randomness to it to a degree, and then the weapons actually visually look different, which is cool. So level 300 anomalies are the closest thing to that in my opinion. Alright, nice. Max level TO burns you from medium range. It's 10, lol. Alright, I will say, if this thing is capturable, I am gonna use a trap. Well, if it's limping and stuff, I'm gonna capture it. Of course it's capturable. It's not an Elder Dragon or slay only target. I should have blocked that. Man, I really was yapping a lot. Whoa. Not good, not good, not good, not good. No, 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 no! I'm fine. Okay, I'm good. I'm stating it mainly because, like, damn, I feel a little bit out of breath. Just from all that yapping. Shit. Okay. I'm definitely gonna want to try and capture it as soon as possible. Focus up indeed as soon as I get wrecked. That is the frenzied one really close by. I got this, yes. On the, just briefly, on the topic of how YouTube just automatically went for the whole top messages thing, I'm wondering if it was like that for my last stream too. And I'm wondering, like, why YouTube was pushing for that. So I'll have to double check about some stuff. Okay, that's really cool to see the two of them like this. Did I use up all my dung bombs? I did. Okay. For you during before guild quests are pure skill checks, it's hard as fuck. It requires a lot of mastering of the fights. Yeah. Which is good, because it gets you to really get, like, focus on figuring out, hey, what is this monster like? What does this monster do differently? What you have to be aware of. How much damage you take. I love it when, you know, I get put in those situations in terms of Monster Hunter. Because there's always that nice, strong sense of achievement of, like, overcoming, like, a really tough boyo, depending on, like, the difficulty you play on. Nice. Don't know why he was just walking in the wall, but that was just a free opportunity for me. Back. What? Where'd that blast come from? Limp away, limp away. Yes, there we go. Capture time. And just in time, because the other one just spawned and it's... I don't want to die. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. It just took a while for me to actually get a blast proc on me. It does make sense, though, because of what it does. But hell, such a fun monster. I really like this as a subspecies. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna risk too much. I'd rather it go into the area where it's supposed to sleep, so just as a precaution... Hey, stop moving. Yeet. Okay. I'll just go into... His weapons have hidden blast? Ooh. Which means that if I wanted to, I could have his Gunlance as well. But that also depends on what kind of Gunlance it is, honestly. Whoa, hello. Okay. Now we casually wait until I see when his little dot on the map goes. Alright, let's see. Gestures. Just kick back and chillax. Oh, wait, no, I guess I don't have to do it for that long because he literally just started moving now. Wait, let me wait a little bit longer. Okay. Alright. Took a while to show up. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure in terms of, like, upgrading the Gunlances, Seregios will Seregios pop up first before Brachydios? Potential. It's stuff I can research and look into. There we go. 3 G rank key quests done, but next stream for sure is gonna definitely be a big Tetsu farm. Berserker. But yeah, now I can look into alternate early G rank long shelling gun launches. Oh my god, words. Yay! There we go. I'd say first experience of G rank so far, pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Of course I'm gonna save my progress. Low. Getting low on them resources. I think overall it would be good to, like, while doing the... That's Sirius's next rank, actually. Oh, okay, nice. Anyway, what I was going to say is that overall, when it comes to me doing the proper farm for Berserk Tetsukabra, it'll generally be really good for me to sort out like a few other things. Oh, I can make his Gunlance directly? 3 slots. Hidden element fire though, okay. That's cool. Admiral's Ambulance. R balance. Damn. Also hidden. But that roar is really good. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I can actually see the bloody armor. Ooh. Ah, yes, the coloration looks cool. Hold up, I want to look at the coloration first before I look at the slots and skills. Okay. Oh, that's a cool glove. Level 4 shot, yes, because the highest in this game is level 5, right? Wait, what shell type was it? I wasn't paying attention. Both are normal. Oh, but, ooh, the slots plus that is huge. I'll need to think about that a bit more. But anyway, armor inspection. So, 3 slots on the helmet. That's huge. Already level 1 has 80 defense. Big. Guard up. Okay, so it's not guard, it's guard up. And bomb boost. But sharpener is reduced, but I mean, that's not a huge issue, I guess. There's slots though. Holy crap. Okay, Blade Master only. Tetsu, 2 slots. Earplugs. Cool. Bomb boost again. Okay. 1 slot. Still pretty good. Earplugs, guard up. I mean, guard up is still really good regardless. Because, like, the only reason why I have the guard skill is because of the charm plus slots that I currently have. 1 slot. Free. This thing has a cheeky bit of free element. Okay. Nice. 1 slot. Free element again. Alright. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, no, we'll definitely be Green Samurai, that's for sure. And... it's good. It's Gunlance because of the stats. I mean, this is the only one that I can see at the moment, that because we don't have the tree system. So I'll definitely look into the options that I have currently. But... oh, that roar, the shelling... the slots. The agony of choice. But it is normal. I mean, it's not that big of an issue if it's normal. Alright. Hell yeah. I'd say that's pretty fantastic. The early grind is gonna definitely be on the rougher end. I'd recommend just making an armor waiting for Sergius if you want to keep long and sharpness. I could wait, yeah. But also, I really would like the green samurai armor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could stick to this regular weapon. I don't know. I mean, hey, the grinds are not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like I'm trying to speed run to getting to like G rank finished, and I'm not trying to speed run into slapping the Crimson Fatalis yet. Because even when it comes to the Crimson Fatalis, it's going to take preparation. That is for sure, and that's going to involve some grinding. Anyway. Aside from the silly and internet hiccups, I'm quite happy with G rank so far. 3 of the key quests done and 1 big boy to farm in terms of gear. Or, well, it depends. But generally for now, I'd say Berserk Tetsukawa will be a very solid choice to farm. Yeah, no, there is a lot of options then for you. But yeah, until next time. Thank you for coming around and enjoying the stream. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. My name is Hopko. Hope you have a good one. Until next time. Cheers!